Hello, Terranova, Lyceum, and hello, world. I'm your host, Dalva, and for the week of June 4th through June 10th, we are going to be drawing cards from the Gateway Oracle card deck by Denise Lynn. So, we love Denise Lynn. We always get a good reading anytime we work with her decks. So, looking forward to this. We're right here at the cusp of summer and enjoying all this nice weather. At least we are here on the east coast of the United States. Hope everybody else is enjoying nice weather as well. But before we get started, let's take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Let it go and let it flow. Again, before we get started, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who reached out and wished me a speedy recovery. I am feeling a lot better now than I was even a couple of weeks ago, and I appreciate your kindness. So, thank you. Our reading today has got such a forward thrust to it. There, you might have just heard my dog bark. She's fine. Or not. There she goes again. I'm waiting for that third bark. Maybe not. Anyway, as I was saying, our reading for this week it feels like momentum. It feels like a push. Like the universe is sort of, getting us out the door. Our feet are on the path. It's time to move. It's time to go. So our first card is Embracing the Future. And it says, I step into the future with an open heart. Part of being prepared for the future is being very present now. And the question I would ask everybody is, are you dreading tomorrow or are you excited about tomorrow? Now, I understand that individual circumstances dictate, maybe there's things going on or health issues or drama or, things. But in a very general sense, are you excited about your future or are you kind of like, I don't know? And if it's the latter, then we need to take steps now to feel positive about the future. What can you do now? And that actually is the theme as we go forward with the reading. What are you doing right now? How are you living right now? What steps are you taking now to usher the future in a positive way, in a healthy way, in a way that you are satisfied with? You're not going to want to embrace your future if you don't feel like it's happy or healthy or positive or in line with your goals or your desires. So this little mantra here, I step into the future with an open heart. What can you do right now to open your heart to that future? What are you doing right this second? Okay? Because our second card, Flying Free. So we're embracing the future. We're flying. Again, this sort of, we're going out into the world. It says, I unfurl my wings and fly. And again, this is very much feels like living in the moment kind of energy. How are you living in the moment? And it doesn't have to be perfect in the moment. It doesn't have to be, and I'm thinking, I'm a fixed sign as a Scorpio, and I'm thinking about other fixed signs, how we want things to hurry up and be exactly the way we want them, and then never change, like forever. And that's not how life works. And so that's one of those challenges for that particular modality. But so this is kind of, are you getting in your own way? Are you blocking your own path? Are you tripping over your own feet? What are you doing right now in the moment that's preventing you from just moving forward, embracing the future? Okay? And again, this is forward momentum, flying free, going out there, getting it done, chasing your dreams. Where are you stuck? Where's the block? Okay? And again, this is sort of, these things are tomorrow, but it happens today. Okay? And if you think about it, today is yesterday's tomorrow. I think I said that right. Today is yesterday's. Yeah. So, where do you need to unblock yourself? Where do you need to Forget about what other people are thinking. Forget about society's strictures. Forget about, what are the neighbors going to think? What are your parents going to think? What's your spouse going to think? Where do you want to be free now? Because we have to follow our bliss. I love this. Again, it's just, and everybody's moving. Like, they're on this path, this artwork here. On the path, going through the doorway. This lady's riding a bird. She's going to fly that over the ocean, right? And here's this girl, and it's not really a path. She's sort of dancing through the meadow, but again, it's this sort of movement. And it says, my soul sings with joy. Is your soul singing with joy? And again, if it's not, after we get ourselves unblocked, what steps can you take right now to follow your bliss? It doesn't have to be complete. And I catch myself doing this too. That perfectionism, it has to be right the first time. We can't make mistakes. We have to get it all right or done or finished or perfect. Let go of that. Let go of that. As much as you can, let go of that. What steps can you take today to move forward, following your dreams, following this future that you want? What can you do right now? Maybe it's sitting down and writing a paragraph on your novel. Maybe it's going out and buying some fresh acrylic paint. Maybe it's going out and planting one rose bush. Maybe it is starting one new project at work and finishing that project. Maybe it is taking a step toward that person that you're interested in. Maybe asking them out for coffee. Okay, and I'm trying to think of more examples, but you understand the point. Like, what's the step? You don't have to be married to them tomorrow. You don't have to have the novel finished tomorrow. You don't have to have the Mona Lisa finished tomorrow. What can you do today that makes it easier to take that step tomorrow? Or is a step toward that tomorrow? Okay? Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. May incidentally ask that question. Like, what is your bliss? For our weekly question. So again, all this has this sort of, even the artwork, like we're going forward, we're getting out there, we're going for what we want. And part of going for what we want is to make sure that we're living in the moment, and in the moment we are taking actions that move us toward those goals. So let's show these cards one more time. Embracing the future. And again, I just love how this artwork kind of comes together. And she's flying out over the water, dancing in the meadow. Maybe gonna hop on that unicorn. I don't know. She might. Alright, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comments below. If you want to share what your bliss is, I'm probably going to ask that in the question of the week too, but if you want to share it here, that's fine as well. I hope everyone is having a good week, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.